In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I naturally strengthen my hair, leaving it not only strong and healthy, but shiny as well. So firstly, I'm going in with half a cup of cassia, 1 tablespoon of amla, 1 tablespoon of brahmi powder, 1 tablespoon of bringraj, and finally 1 tablespoon of neem. Now, not to worry, I will be detailing all the benefits of all of the herbs that I am using a little bit later on in the video. I am now going in with a quarter litre of some boiled distilled water, and I'm going to be adding this to my ayurvedic herbal deep conditioning treatment just a little bit at a time until I get the right consistency that I'm going for. I'm now going in with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of jojoba oil, and you can of course use whichever oils that your hair likes. And then I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of organic honey. No matter what masks I make for my hair, I always include organic honey into the recipe. So I'm going to be giving this a nice stir, and how lovely does this look? I absolutely love this recipe, so I'm going to stir all of those ingredients together before going ahead and adding in some essential oils. So I'm going in with 10 drops of peppermint, and then of course I'm going in with my favourite, which is my rosemary essential oil as well. So this is how my mixture is looking when it's all done and ready to be applied to my hair. My hair is freshly washed, it's also detangled as well, and that's what you want. You want to apply this to damp, clean, detangled hair. So this is what my hair is looking like after I have washed it with my Bentonite Clay mask, and I'll leave a tutorial or a link to that tutorial up in the cards and in the description for you as well. And you want to apply this mask to your scalp, to the roots of your hair, and obviously to the strands and the ends of your hair. It's so good for your hair, so you want to make sure that your hair is covered with this deep conditioning treatment. I don't want to use any type of synthetic ingredients on my hair anymore, which is why I like to use my organic hair mask. This hair mask in particular is a strengthening hair mask. So for those of you who are looking for that added strength and you perhaps want to try a DIY and maybe you don't want to use effigy or anything else that has any synthetic ingredients in there, I would definitely recommend that you give this treatment a try. Not only is it going to leave your hair nice and strong, but it's also going to leave your hair nice and soft as well. So let's get into some of the benefits of each of the ingredients that I'm using today. Okay, so cassia is an ancient Ayurvedic herb which is the main strengthening ingredient that I'm using within this DIY hair conditioner recipe. Cassia has so many benefits for natural hair, and I've been personally using this regularly for almost a year now at the time of me recording this voiceover. It's antimicrobial because it has antiseptic properties which can aid in healing damaged cuticles. It eliminates dandruff and it defines your curls. Cassia is a natural conditioner that aids in hair growth, strengthens the roots of your hair as well as your hair strands of course. It can help to balance sebum production as well as restoring your scalp's health in order for new growth to grow out strong. Moving on to amla, which is also known as Indian gooseberry, has many benefits for natural hair. It aids in healthy hair growth, reduces hair loss, and can even help to reduce premature graying and pigment loss. It treats dandruff and adds a natural shine to the hair. Amla conditions the scalp, boosts hair volume, and strengthens your hair follicles. I personally never ever go a week without incorporating amla into my conditioning routine, and I'm noticing amazingly significant results from using it regularly. I actually recorded this video months ago, so now that I'm editing it, I can really see the difference in my hair. My hair has retained length, it looks just as healthy and is flourishing from using herbs such as the ones that I'm using in this video. Now be sure to keep on watching, because I am actually going to show you some side-by-side video footage of how my hair is looking in this video in comparison to how it's looking at the time of me filming this voiceover for this video. So let's talk about Brahmi, which I also added to this conditioning recipe. It helps to grow thicker and stronger hair and also adds shine to your strands. If used regularly, it can help to reduce hair loss, and it's excellent for scalp health as it can balance the scalp's pH levels and reduce dandruff. Brahmi is moisturizing to the hair, which is why, just like amla, I like to use this within my conditioning treatments on a weekly basis every time I cleanse my hair. I also added Breakage to my conditioning treatment, and this is another powerful ayurvedic herb. Some of its benefits include stimulates scalp cells, and it nourishes the hair follicles, which then promotes hair growth. It strengthens the hair roots, which is going to reduce hair loss. It prevents dandruff and other scalp issues, and also helps to prevent split ends. Now let's move on to one of my favourite Ayurvedic herbs, which of course is neem powder. Again, a week doesn't go by without me incorporating neem into my hair care routine, because I absolutely love the effects it has on my scalp. My scalp feels amazing after applying neem because it has the ability to increase blood circulation to the scalp, which is why it feels so good. It has antibacterial and antifungal properties, so you can be assured that you're going to have an extremely clean scalp after using it. Neem also reduces hair breakage, and because of its emollient properties, it can help to combat frizz. So let's talk about the emollients used within my DIY strengthening and moisturizing hair conditioning treatment, starting off with organic olive oil. So olive oil has the ability to penetrate the hair strands, which is why it's classed as a penetrative oil. It adds that much needed softness and moisture to the hair. It has conditioning properties, it strengthens the hair, adds elasticity and prevents split ends. I also added my favorite oil, which is jojoba, because it's extremely moisturizing, which is what you need when using strengthening herbs on your hair. It reduces frizz, it protects the hair from split ends, it has antifungal and antibacterial properties, it's rich in vitamin C, B, E, copper and zinc. It's also similar in texture to the sebum that our scalp naturally produces, so another great oil to add to this conditioner. Moving on to one of my favourite ingredients, which is of course organic honey. So honey is a humectant and it adds moisture to both the hair and the follicles. It restores shine, which is why I use it every single time I make a herbal hair mask. The antioxidants found within honey help to protect the hair from damage, and it even promotes cell growth in the hair and scalp. Honey reduces frizz, and it's an amazing ingredient to use if you have dry and dull hair, as it restores shine and moisture. Let's now talk about the benefits of adding peppermint essential oil to your hair masks. The menthol in peppermint oil increases blood flow to the scalp, which stimulates hair regrowth. And I know this to be the case, as my once dormant follicles are now growing healthy, strong hair. I'll be doing a separate video on this where I will go into detail as to how I increase the density of my hair. One of those factors was of course incorporating peppermint essential oil into my weekly hair care regimen. So make sure you are subscribed and you have your notification bell turned on so you will be notified once that video goes up. Rosemary oil or rosemary essential oil can help to reduce inflammation in the scalp, which in turn helps to prevent dandruff and keeps the follicles clear. It also contains antioxidants that protect hair strands from free radicals, and it contains vitamins A, C, calcium and iron. So I'm going to now pop my hair into my shower cap, and I'm going to leave this on my hair for about an hour. You know, the crazy thing about this recipe is, since I filmed this video that you're watching, I've actually now had to pretty much double up on the ingredients because it's just not enough to cover my whole hair. So that's why I know that doing these hair masks is working so effectively. What I'm going to do now is wash all of this out of my hair now that it's been on for about an hour. Sometimes I will leave it on for up to 2 hours. And what you want to do is just use some warm water to rinse it off, but you don't want to put your hands in your hair as the water is going through your hair because it can get really tangled. So I just like to run the water on my hair for a couple of minutes or so before I actually go in with my hands to start to remove all of those herbs from out of my hair. Now babe, if you are getting any value out of this video whatsoever, I would really appreciate it if you could give me a thumbs up, because it really does help my channel. Also, of course, feel free to share this video with your loved ones if you think that they will be interested in a more holistic way of looking after their hair. I cannot recommend holistic hair care to you enough, as at the time of me recording this voiceover, not the video but the voiceover, I've actually been using natural ingredients on my hair for nearly a year. It's actually coming up to 12 months, guys, and I'm so shocked that I was able to do this without running to the store to get a formulated natural hair care product. Everything that I've used has been completely DIY. My hair is flourishing, I am retaining length, my hair feels thicker, the density has increased, I've grown back my edges. Like, the list just goes on and on. I just cannot believe all of the benefits to using holistic, healthy ingredients on my hair, and I have so many more videos for you to see. They're coming up very shortly, so make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Okay, don't hesitate, press that subscribe button so you can see all of the updates. Now, as you can see here, my hair is so clean. My curls, of course, are popping, and yeah, I'm just in shock. I'm in shock as to the way that these herbs have made my hair feel, and yeah, I just can't recommend them enough. What I'm doing now is I put together a little bottle of apple cider vinegar mixed in with just some plain water, and I like to do this because it really helps to balance out my scalp's pH, and it leaves my hair super shiny. So I don't do this after every single time I condition my hair, but today I thought I would be extra because I was filming for you guys. So I decided to do my ACV rinse, and as you can see, my hair is so healthy, it's clean, it's shiny, it feels incredibly soft, and I would highly recommend that you do an ACV rinse after you finish conditioning your hair. I want to also say that if you have any questions, please do feel free to ask, because I am always here and happy to help. Look at that. Right, so moving on to the next stage of my hair care day, and like I said, as you can see, my hair is soft, it's clean, it just looks so healthy. My scalp, it just feels like it has never felt before when I used to use my regular formulated shampoo and conditioners from the store. There is nothing quite like adding or incorporating ayurvedic herbs into your hair care routine. You are going to get so many more benefits out of using these natural organic herbs. So please do give them a try, and let me know as well if you do give them a try, or if you've tried them before in the past, or you're currently using them. I would really love to read your comments. Now I'm going to proceed with the lock method now. I'm not really going to give you a tutorial here. I've done a separate video of a detailed tutorial showing you how I hydrate and moisturize my hair, how I do the lock method after I have washed and conditioned my hair. So I'll leave links to all useful videos down below in the description. But briefly, I'll just say I've gone in with my organic rose water, which I made myself. And I'm also going in with my Jamaican black castor oil. I'm applying this to my scalp and to my hair strands as well. I use different oils just depending on my hair needs at the time. I'm going to seal in all of that oil using my organic and homemade shea butter, and then you can see the results for yourself now that I have proceeded with the lock method. Look how shiny my hair looks. Look at the curls, look at the definition. Please do give it a try, and if you do, I'm sure you will love it. Now you need to watch this video next if, like me, you are on the road to holistically taking care of your hair. Peace, love, light and blessings to you and yours, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Thanks for watching.